driving through central Tokyo, and these are the central gardens.
This is the Imperial Palace area. We just avoided going into a tunnel that would have been a toll area.
We've learned our lesson.
Yeah. I don't know if that turn was
Turn
legal.
left.
Wow, look at these beautiful fall colors. Yeah.
Yeah, the fall colors are awesome. These ginkgo trees are super yellow. Really pretty.
Look at that tree.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice that was a weird color.
Yeah, look at the ginkgo tree. It's so beautiful and bright. Maybe I have been here. Feels familiar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think you would have gone to the Imperial Palace previously?
Possibly.
It's like a big tourist
Continue
spot.
for 1 kilometer.
So Japan's has these weird traffic lights, and we can't decipher what one of them means sometimes. So like sometimes you'll see like 6 lights, three and 3 on top of another. Let's see, you can kind of see one up ahead, and you see that there's like a red light and then a right arrow on the right side. It's so confusing because then the middle one only has a green arrow going straight. So we don't actually know what a red light and a green arrow means.
Yeah, we've learned that right here. We've got one.
Yeah.
Green arrow means okay.
Green arrows means go.
Green arrow means go, regardless if there's a red light.
In 400 meters,
At least
use the
based
middle
on
lane to
how
turn
we're
slightly
following
right.
the
Signs
cars
for
in front of
Kasumigaseki
us, what they're
Metropolitan
doing.
Expressway inner circular route.
But I'm sure there's a separate meaning because sometimes there's only a green arrow and no red light.
We're about to do some crazy maneuver here. We gotta go in a loop, it looks like.
Seems like Jeremy gets to do the fun driving.
Oh god. Here we go.
I believe you are in the correct lane. Oh, look at all these ginkgo trees.
Use the middle lane to turn slightly right. Signs for Kasumigaseki Metropolitan Expressway inner circular route.
Yeah, follow that car.
After an intersection,
In
always end up on the
600
left
meters,
side
turn
of the
left
road.
signs for 24 Metropolitan Expressway inner circular route.
Okay, how do we get over here? What time is it? It's 10:30 a.m. On a Thursday. This is what Tokyo looks like 10:30 a.m. on Thursday.
Oh, look at these trees on the right coming up. Japan is very neat. Like,
Oh, look
I
at all
wouldn't.
the kids.
Oh
They're
yeah.
on a school field trip. On their uniforms.
So this isn't a highway by any means, but when we were on the highway earlier, like you see these
it
little
wants-
bushes.
Wants me to take the tolls. We avoid, right?
Turn left, then turn left.
18 minutes faster for 6. I guess we might have to do tolls. at
In
this point.
300 meters,
Right.
turn left signs for 24 Metropolitan
600
Expressway inner
yen
circular.
Toll. Well, what happens if I guess we're gonna find out how this works. But it says at ETC only. I don't think we can do this. I don't think. Oh, what do we do? I think these tolls may be
No
ET.
tolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Head south, then turn left.
Yeah, because I think there may be toll booth areas that can only take ETC and no tickets.
Yeah.
That's how I'm taking. Yeah, because I mean, like, you know, the same is true in the Bay, right? There's like some tolls that you can only enter if you have the fast pass or whatever.
Yeah, but what happens if you don't have the fast pass is they take a picture of your license plate and then send you a bill in the mail. Which I was kind of hoping they would do for this. That way we wouldn't get stuck with the bill. But that's not how it works.
Left signs for Shinjuku, Hanzomen, then sharp left.
Alright, we're deciding that we're going to attempt to take the tolls.
Is this a turn I can take? Yes, I think so.
Yes, I think so.
Sharp left, then turn left.
Oh, that's a cool looking building. I wonder what that is. Must be government related, I think.
Probably. Wondering if we're...
Turn left.
Oh, look at their hats.
Oh, look at all these ginkgo trees. They're just so pretty. Oh yeah, there's the story about when we were trying to get to the camper van. We tried really hard to get like a taxi or an Uber or something, and I'm like, this guy's been trying to wave at us right now. And we ended up having to go to a 7-Eleven to like try to get somebody to help us to get a taxi, but we just like could not get the proper help. And then we ran into this lady who like we were talking to
In 200 meters,
to try to figure
turn
out
left signs for
like
24
if she could
Metropolitan Expressway
help
inner
call
circular
a
route.
taxi for us.
She did end up calling the taxi for us, and the taxi service, after hearing that the person's name that they needed to pick up was Kim, and that we also didn't have a Japanese phone number, they
Turn
decided
left signs for 24
to say at that
Metropolitan
point that they
Expressway
didn't
inner
have any.
circular route, then slide right onto the Metropolitan Expressway inner circular
They
route
didn't have
ramp.
any taxis available, right?
They didn't have any
"No
drivers
taxis."
available.
They're like,
yeah.
what's your name? Okay. What's the phone number? Oh, they don't have a phone number? No taxis available. Which was a little bit suspicious. And we then decided it was like a 20-minute walk to the train station. And we were like, are we really gonna walk 20 minutes? And we talked to the lady there, and she was giving us directions on how to walk there, and she said like the way there is treacherous because there's no sidewalks or anything like that. And we were kind of hoping that she would be like, oh, I'll just take you there and drop you off. And she ended up not offering, and we didn't end up asking for a ride. And so we just like separated there, and we saw her go into a car that she certainly could have carried both of us in. And we're both a little bit confused, but we were like, all right, whatever, we'll just end up. By the way, can I do left on red? Probably not, right? If right on red is a thing in the US, is left on red like a thing? Like, we're at a red light now, and I can go left.
I don't know. I mean, possibly, but I don't know. I'm gonna just go with
Not until someone beeps at me. And then maybe I know.
Yeah, exactly. If someone beeps at you, but I feel like the Japanese people would never beep at you.
But yeah, so
They're too polite.
We walked 20 minutes to get to the train station, and then we took a taxi from there to the Samurai Campers. And also, like, for some reason, every time we try and tell taxi drivers where we want to go.
Watch out.
Oh, thank you. You gotta show the audience what I'm watching out for. You can't just like stare at me the whole time. You know. Okay, so I think we can get a ticket here.
All right.
Sapporo.
We're
That sounds like what we're gonna do.
We're attempting to use a toll booth for the second time.
Let's see how this goes. ETC 持ってない。
じゃあこれでいいですか。 これで
切符がありますか？
はい。
切符？
現金no please contact this number. Pay later.
Okay.
はい。OK。
今？
あ、pay later.
Visitor?
Pay later.
大丈夫ですね。
あとで pay。
あとで pay。
あとで pay。
ありがとうございます。
はい、どうも。
Alright, well, this one was interesting. We just got
I guess we just call a phone number.
a piece of paper. But I think this is different than the other toll that we're using. 'Cause, like,
certainly.
yeah, the other one was definitely more like, oh, hey, you got to get a ticket.
What are you showing everybody? Oh god. Oh god. Alright. I almost like ran into the wall there. I need to pay more attention.
Alright.
Can I get over?
You're good.
Good. Here we go. Camera lady, you gotta focus on what's important. You're showing your airbag the whole time. Alright, yeah, so we drove, we took the taxi all the way to the Campervan place. But it's like every time we get in a taxi and we try and tell them where we want to go, they're always so confused. They have no idea where we're showing them.
You're clear on the left.
Thank you. And something we're trying to figure out, like, why is I feel like people that drive taxis should know, like, the town that they drive around in. They should know, like, if we show them a map where to go, or if we say the name of the place and the numbers, that they could figure it out. But there must be something lost in translation between, like, the English address and the Japanese address, and it's always like a bit of a struggle to try and communicate where we want to go. Something that's a little strange. Oh man, where are we? So we said Ato de pay. So I guess we pay afterwards
Toyota City.
by calling a phone number. And I guess we'll probably just do that through like WhatsApp or something. Alright.
I mean, the instructions do have English on it, so I'd hope. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year round. Okay, great. There's people who talk in English.
Akasaka Tunnel. Cool.
What is the outside of this tunnel gonna look like?
So I guess that's what Sapoto means, is
Support.
a person's there to help us out. Now we know for the future. We go wherever it says Sapoto. Because we need all the help we can get.
Right lane, I think. Okay. You could have stayed.
No,
sorry.
Deguchi.
Yeah. Alright. So we went to that ramen place in Odake, and
That's a cool building.
we're trying to figure out if oh, look at that. It's like a traditional looking building. And we're trying to figure out if the ramen is spicy. And I couldn't quite remember what the word for spicy was. So I was just like, kare, and then I was like, kareshi, like, but that was, kare and kareshi is like man and him and boyfriend, I think. And then, afterwards, when I looked in Google Translate what spicy was, it says surui, which is can be like difficult. So surui is like difficult, and so we're asking the bar lady how to say spicy, and it's karai. Yeah. And it turns out that tsurui and karai have the same kanji. The kanji is the same, and so that's why Google Translate will say that, oh, if you type in spicy, it'll put in hiragana, but the hiragana that it shows is tsurui. It shows the kanji, but the kanji, the hiragana I guess the furagana output of the kanji that it's showing, it decides that it's tsurui instead of karai. And yeah, so that was interesting. And then she's also telling us how.
She was like, kanji wa muzukashi.
Yeah.
It's like kanji is difficult. But I was like, what are they talking about?
Well, because it's like, it's all based on meaning. Because like, for instance, she was saying that her name.
Talking about like, names.
Yeah, her name was Kotomi. And the way that her name was, the meaning behind her name, or how her name was given, was like what, inner child beauty or something, and it had 3 kanji characters, but to know beauty. Yeah, and it was knowledge, intelligence, beauty, intelligence, and like person or something like that. But normally, most kotomi, she was saying, is only spelled with 2 kanjis, characters, which was beautiful and something, I don't remember. And so like, people who have the same name can have very different kanjis and how they look, based entirely on how their parents decide what their names mean. Interesting kanji lesson. Not that, yeah. All I know is kanji is super hard. I given up on trying to learn it. How many kanji characters do you think you know, Jeremy?
Maybe around 300.
Really? Wow.
I don't think that's not meaning. You need to be like.
I know, but
you need to know like 2,000 to be literate.
Yes, but that's still so many. I probably only know like 50. Yeah.
No, you definitely know more than that.
No, I don't think so.
What's the first character there?
I don't know.
You don't know that one?
Is that walk?
Well, on top it says Tokyo, right? Those are characters you know.
Yeah.
You're not showing the camera.
But I guess, are you talking about? Are you talking about the first character that's like on the bottom? Yeah. I guess
the big one on the bottom, the first one.
Is that walk? No.
Tsuchi, it's like home.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. Yeah.
Time to study.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like one of the first ones you learn about that.
Yeah.
And we have to do the other one. Oh, Mount Fuji.
Just a little bit of the top of Mount Fuji. I don't know if the camera caught that.
Probably not.
You could probably be a little bit more to the right.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think if we were to choose a Japanese adventure and we were going to choose like easy to difficult, I think we're pretty far over the difficult range as far as like the complications that we have to figure out.
What do you think, a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But like, I don't know. While we don't have to lug bags everywhere, while we don't have to like figure out the complexity of like which hotel to buy and where to go, that kind of stuff, and we have a lot of freedom of where we can go, we still have to figure out where we can legally park and sleep, where we can use a bathroom. That's like pretty important.
Maybe even the most important thing, as we've learned.
Yeah, next places we try and camp, definitely going to make sure that we can have easy access to a bathroom nearby. But I think it may get easier from now on because we won't be in Tokyo.
Yeah, we were only staying in Tokyo for last night, and after last night, we're gonna just be out more in like hopefully the more rural parts of Japan. Get over there, little city.
See, we've got 17 minutes left until we're at the Studio Ghibli Museum, and then we can start looking for parking.
So it's actually directing us to a parking lot right now.
Oh, nice.
But I think what I read on the site was that you can only enter by turning left into it, from my understanding. But I figured that hopefully it will be more obvious once we get closer.
Exit. Oh, we want it.
Yeah.
15 meters. We want to take the exit.
Do you want the sound back on?
Tokaido. What?
Do you want the sound back on?
Do I want the sound back on?
For
I guess. Sure.
Yeah.
It was just so loud earlier.
Yeah.
So I turned down the volume low.
Look at these little kids crossing the road
Here we have.
with their bucket hats. Their cute little bucket hats. They're
bunch of little
blue.
kids. Are they blue?
They're blue bucket hats. Feel like maybe, do you think it's middle? I guess it's middle school or elementary school is yellow, I guess. So maybe this is like preschoolers.
Oh, I didn't know they separated by age and color.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing based on like the size of these kids, you know?
Mm. Look at these fall colors. Really pretty.
Yeah. This is a very pretty road to drive down right now. It's a good time of the year to have come. It's not
think
too
so.
busy.
A little bit chilly, but
It's a little chilly, but
with the
like
jacket, it's comfy.
yeah. And I think it's like also good because it's like I feel like it's not as touristy right now either because it's just like I don't know. I think a lot of people tend to don't think to come to Japan in the winter really. You know, they come like in spring for the sakura season and then like autumn. But I feel like, you know, December's still kind of a good bit of autumn right now.
Would you say this is still Tokyo?
You know, it doesn't really feel like Tokyo anymore, right? Like it kind of feels outside of Tokyo at this point. Like
Probably a suburb. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't really see many tall buildings around at the moment.
Oh,
Like
there's Mount Fuji. We're gonna come up on it. See if you can get a good zoom in on it.
where is it?
Over there.
Oh, I see it. There it is.
Covered in snow.
Covered in snow. So we have a campground reservation on Sunday, and it's at the campground called Fumotopara, and it's at the base of Mount Fuji. And if you've ever seen the anime Yuru Camp, it is the same campground that
In
they
300 meters, turn right.
camp at for their little trip, and I'm really excited to do that.
Looks like we're going to just had it up. It'll be near Musashino. Mitaka. I thought I saw something. I can't see it now. Anyway, that's where we are.
Let's see. Musashino, yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about how, you know, as Americans, when you learn Japanese,
Take the next right.
all it, like, to us, you know, we learn all the syllables like a, I, U, E, O, Kaki, Ko. And so like sukiyaki, we were saying as sukiyaki, like, you know, pronouncing every single syllable very like I guess like carefully. But when we were at the sukiyaki restaurant, the owner and I guess, I don't know, hostess would say it as like sukiyaki, like almost like a very like,
You wouldn't even hear the
yeah,
It sounds like skiyaki.
Skiyaki, yeah.
That's what they would say.
Yeah, so that was very interesting to observe. I'll search for it. Alright, we're approaching the park near Ghibli Museum, and we're gonna find out, okay, yeah, we can't turn right into the parking, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to turn ourselves around and come the other direction so that we can turn into the park for parking.
I guess we just saw a sign that says no turning to the right, right for this.
Yeah. Yeah. But oh, this is the exit. Okay, I guess that's the entrance up there, possibly coming up.
Your destination is on the
I
right.
should be able to turn in here, right? I don't see any problem.
Okay, sure. All right. Let's.
So much parking. Never
Yeah.
seen so much in Tokyo.
Well, we're gonna find out if this is like really expensive or how this goes. All right.
Please take a ticket.
It's on your side.
場内の案内表示に従ってご入場ください。
No idea how expensive it is, so I think we'll be alright.
It's okay, it's parking. All right.
Basu that way, handicap that way.
All right, we're approaching the park near Ghibli Museum, and we're gonna find out, okay, yeah, we can't turn right into the parking, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to turn ourselves around and come the other direction so that we can turn into the park for parking.
I guess we just saw a sign that says no turning to the right, right for this.
Yeah. Yeah. But oh, this is the exit. Okay, I guess that's the entrance up there, possibly coming up.
Your destination is on the
I
right.
should be able to turn in here, right? I don't see any problem.
Okay, sure. All right. Let's.
So much parking. Never
Yeah.
seen so much in Tokyo.
Well, we're gonna find out if this is like really expensive or how this goes. All right.
Please take a ticket.
It's on your side.
場内の案内表示に従ってご入場ください。
No idea how expensive it is, so I think we'll be alright.
It's okay, it's parking. All right.
Basu that way, handicap that way.